What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching. As you can tell, I've got 3 different cameras here, and obviously you're interested in trying to figure out what camera is going to be best for you. I want to do this for guys who are just getting into trying to film deer hunts and stuff. So I have 3 different cameras that I want to review today. Right here is a GoPro, right here is a Tactacam, and right here is a cell phone. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and roll some footage. There's about 8 minutes, and on each clip, you'll be able to tell which camera it is. Down on the bottom left, if it's the Tactacam, it's going to say Tactacam. If it's the GoPro, it will say GoPro, and then if it's a cell phone, it will say cell phone. So there's pros and cons to each one of these. So at the very end, you want to watch that 8 minutes of clips to comparisons and stuff like that. And then I'll go over each camera and like different features and things that I like and things that I don't like. But overall, I would recommend just get out there and start. So even if it's a cheap camera or your cell phone or whatever you can afford, just get into it, start doing it. And then, getting into editing and piecing together hunts, that's what it's all about. So thanks for watching, y'all. Please hit that subscribe button. Y'all look at this footage right now.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, look at that deer. Wow.
He's a good buck. It's the buck I had last week at me on full draw. A big, nice 10-point.
Pretty buck. He's got 12 points, but as you can tell in the video, he came in, gave me about a 10-yard shot, hit him right there behind.
Go.
All right, here he is. He's a freak buck. He's got 7 here on his left. He's got 5 on his right. He's really tight, but he's got some real cool tine length, beam length. He came in and did exactly what he was supposed to. Came in, gave me a 10-yard shot, and
Here we are in Colorado. I got something to show you. What do you got there?
Yeah, I think we got us a 5x5. I call that little drop on the second antler a 5x5. That's okay with me. And this is our first day, and we've never called elk before. Probably never seen an elk in the wild before. And started off just basically trying to scout today, but we got into a situation where we thought we'd just go ahead and try to call a little bit, and when we did, had an elk sneak up on us and run off. I think it may have been a cow, and we tried a couple other situations, calling sequences.
All right, here he is, beautiful 10-point. I shot him. He was chasing a doe. I don't think I got it on film, but he came in and that doe was running. He was right behind her. I tried to stop him. I tried to at him and or whatever, and he just wouldn't stop. So I shot at him. He was about 100 yards. He was just kind of trotting, and I hit him, you know, right behind the shoulder, right where you want to. But beautiful deer, and I'm really excited I got him. So thanks for watching. If you hadn't already, hit the subscribe button. Thanks.
Look at everything. Look at, he's got brow tines like a whitetail.
Look at that, dude. That is a giant.
Last day.
It is freezing too. Raining, 32 degrees, wind blowing. Look at, he's got velvet right here.
Really? Look at the brow tines on him. Like a whitetail.
Dude, come over here and get how big his body is. He's just 60 yards. Drilled him right there in the heart.
Yeah, you did.
It's like a cow.
He is. Congratulations, buddy. He is so fat. Look at that little thing he's got on the back. Look at the fork.
I did not believe that.
Hey, this is the morning we slept in.
We did too.
All right, as you could tell from those, you've kind of got an idea on some of the footage. Obviously, everybody has a cell phone, so that would be a really good start for you if you've never filmed or anything like that. A lot of these cell phones, whether it's iPhone or whatever it might be, if it's a Google or Android, the picture quality is so good nowadays, it would be a great way to get started. Now, as you could tell, you want to make sure that you're consistent, and I usually use all three of these when I'm hunting. I like to use all three of them because each one of them has different features that I like, but overall, I like the cell phone because I can rewind and look at the footage instantly right then and there. Not only that, but in my opinion, the audio on a cell phone is a lot better than these two options. So I like the cell phone a lot. Now, I've got a Tactacam right here, and then the GoPro. So this is the Hero 3. So it shoots in 1080p, high definition. That's what I usually run it in. I usually run it in 30 frames a second. Now, when I'm shooting with the Tactacam 6.0, I run it in 4K, and I'm shooting in 30 frames. And then usually on a cell phone, I can run 4K, but most of the time I run 1080p, and I use 30 frames a second. First off, your eye can only see like around 30 frames a second. So if you're running 60 frames or 120 frames, it's really cool for super slow-mo, but I'm normally not doing that. So for me, it doesn't make sense. Plus, with all those extra frames and stuff, it uses a lot more, gigs and stuff like that. So I'm trying to look at storage and stuff. Usually what I'll do is I try to run all these in the same format. That way it makes editing a lot easier. Because if you're running with 1080p and then 4K and all of that, a lot of times, you're having to either downsize or, do different things like that. So the GoPro is great for wide angle. So as you could tell from some of those shots, I was sitting in the tree saddle and I would have the GoPro right here. So I love the GoPro for up close. And if I'm just grabbing and running and gunning, or if I'm blood trailing, I love blood trailing with a GoPro, and I love interviewing with a GoPro because I can just grab it right here in my face and I'm good to go. Now Tactacam, the thing with a GoPro, if you're shooting a deer at 10 yards, it looks like he's 20 or 25 yards. So this GoPro does not have any zoom or anything like that. So it looks like it's a lot further than it really is. The Tactacam, I love it because of the 4K, plus it has a 1x8 zoom. So it's, a lot closer, more clear, more crisp. And then on the top, it does have a viewing screen, which is cool. This GoPro does not have a screen on it, but most of the time I have my GoPro on my head, where I'll usually have this on a camera arm, whether it's in my Gorilla camera arm or a tripod. Now, something with the Tactacam, which is awesome, whenever you hit the button, it'll come on. You see it blinking green, so you know it's recording. But the only thing is when you start it, you'll hear that big pop, that click noise. And then when you turn it off, you'll also hear that click noise. The Tactacam, in my opinion, the audio on it is absolutely horrible. For whatever reason, the little speaker's right here, but you just can't hear talking very good or anything like that, where, your cell phone is very good. Now, you got to be mindful if you're filming with a cell phone. If you're filming, I always like to film with it sideways. That way everything can all be formatted together. So overall, the GoPro does pretty good. The volume is a lot better than the Tactacam, but on this, I don't have the back on there, so it allows it to collect audio a lot more. You can do it with the waterproofing system on there. If you do that, it really eliminates a lot of the sound. So I run it without the back on there. And I will run right now at the end, I'm gonna run this cell phone, which the cell phone that you're seeing is a iPhone. That's the iPhone 12 that I'm filming on. The footage that you were seeing was off of the iPhone 10. And then, obviously you've got these two right here, but I'll go ahead and you can hear the audio on my cell phone. Now, next I'll do the Tactacam, and then I will do the GoPro. But overall, get out there in the woods, get you some, whatever it can be, and, price point, whatever you can afford is what I would recommend. Now, you can get external mics. That would be something that will help with that, but I really appreciate. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and drop the volume on these two. So, thanks.
All right, so right here, this is the Tactacam 6.0. So I wanted to talk, this is the normal Tactacam, and as you can tell, the audio is not great, but the picture quality is amazing. So I love this. This is usually what I'll have on my camera arm, and as you can tell, it does have that zoom, so it allows the shot to just really pull in there and look a lot better. This is more of your TV quality, especially if you're shooting at something that 10, 15 yards, this is perfect. I usually put it on a tree arm, that way there's no shot vibration. Now you can put it on a bow or you can put it on a firearm, but whenever you shoot, there is recoil and shake, so I do not like that. But overall, the Tactacam is a great camera, especially for just getting started. This is the 6.0, so thanks for watching that.
All right, so right here what you're seeing, this is the GoPro. So this is 1080p high definition at 30 frames per second. I'm talking normal. So most of the time if I'm doing an interview, this is what I like to use. You can tell it's a little different than the cell phone, but overall it's a real clear, crisp picture. It's great for just run and gun style and for just doing interviews, blood trails, stuff like that. So thanks for watching this. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. This here is the iPhone 12, but this is the selfie view. So a lot of times this is cool with a cell phone because you can actually see, make sure everything looks good. If your face painted up or whatever, you can use that. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Y'all, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please comment below. Let me know what you use. Let me know if you got any questions. And one quick thing I wanted to go over. So if I'm using a tripod mount, this is usually what I'll use. And as you can tell, this is the Sunpack 5858 DLX. So you can usually get those at Best Buy for about 30 bucks. And then if I'm hunting out of a tree, right here, this will attach. It's got a hook, goes around, and a ratchet strap, and then this part will go on the tree. It's got that pivot point, and then I can extend that out, and then usually I'll have my Tactacam on this. But this is the Gorilla camera arm. I can't remember, I think it's about 40 bucks, but I've had this for over 10 years. I think I got it back in 2011 or 12. So, but anyway, that's the Gorilla camera arm. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a good one and good luck. Send me those videos if y'all get into hunting, into filming it.